2011 has been an astonishing year, and as the UK starts looking forward to 2012, it's a perfect moment to take stock of the year gone by. The BAFTAs and Oscars are a triumph for one movie, The King's Speech, winning Best Actor at both for the ever-popular Colin Firth, playing the stuttering King George IV.
If you are privileged enough to be among a group of nominees, it's exceptional. But if you're actually with 13 other people who were there making it with you, that's the thing that really, it makes it feel like a party.
It's not often that clocks get in the news, but on March the 14th in Trafalgar Square, crowds gathered to watch members of Team GB get things started. And it's 500 days and counting. In April, there's a royal wedding to celebrate. Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, and Catherine Middleton marry in Westminster Abbey. The estimated TV audience is well over 1 billion people worldwide. On a perfect May evening, Wembley Stadium plays host to Barcelona and Manchester United in the Champions League final. The Spanish side walk away as worthy 3-1 winners in a real classic.
Barça, Barça!
By summer, the bulk of the Olympic venues are nearly complete, so it's time to test them out. Everything from divers to kayaks to cyclists, all anxious to get a feel for the new facilities, whether they're brand new or located amongst iconic landmarks. This is the third time London has staged the Olympics, and organisers wanted to not just be the biggest, but the best.
So it's testing, it's operational readiness, it's allowing the competitors their moment to be able to compete under the very best possible circumstances.
As the last New Year's Eve firework explodes over the Thames, Londoners get ready to welcome the world to their city.
%92 of the park is complete. In large part, all the work has started on permanent venues outside of the park in terms of overlay and getting our teams all in place. And with the torch relay and the volunteers, as will be announced in growing numbers over the next few months, this is really a great moment to start talking about the extraordinary events that will take place here in London next year.
As well as all the records certain to be broken during the Games, the Olympic Park itself will achieve a few of its own. The stadium is the lightest in Olympic history, containing less than 10,000 tonnes of steel, and 50% of all materials used were delivered to the site by rail or water, resulting in 5 times lower CO2 emissions. As we enter 2012, the Cultural Olympiad will be entering its 4th and final year. It's designed to give everyone in the UK a chance to be part of the Games, especially young people. It includes everything from local theatre, dance and art projects to larger scale events. In London, Shakespeare's Globe Theatre has something very special indeed lined up.
As part of the Olympics, Festival 2012 and the Cultural Olympiad, Shakespeare's Globe's undertaking one of the largest World Shakespeare Festivals ever undertaken. For 6 weeks we have 37 international countries coming to the Globe to perform each one of the plays in the canon of 37 plays Shakespeare wrote.
And if Shakespeare isn't for you, then alongside the Cultural Olympiad, the regular major festivals like Edinburgh will still be running, as will London's West End, where few will be working harder than 3 young boys who are more like athletes themselves than actors.
I think the audience reactions for me, like after you've done a big number and they're all like cheering, it's just the best.
A stone's throw from where Billy Elliot is playing to packed houses is Buckingham Palace, where, on June the 5th, Queen Elizabeth II will celebrate 60 years on the throne. But just over a month later, on the night of 27th of July, 80,000 lucky ticket holders and billions worldwide will witness months of painstaking preparations deliver a show no one will ever forget.
Shakespeare's Globe is the only authentic reproduction of a theatre from 1599, from Elizabethan time. If Shakespeare walked in tomorrow, he would recognise this venue as where his plays were performed. And it's thrilling for audiences where we have 700 people standing, 900 seated, where they're all lit. Everyone can see each other. There's a very special actor-audience relationship that you don't get in a traditional theatre where the lights go down as soon as the show starts. People read Shakespeare, sometimes they find the task quite hard. When you come and see a production of Shakespeare at Shakespeare's Globe in its authentic reproduction 1599 theatre, you suddenly see how his plays are performed, with the quality of our actors and the ensemble who work here. You really get to grips with the play, understand the stories. They're so humane, they're so real, and indeed they have huge relevance to our lives today.